So welcome to day 10. Today I'm going to do a spin-off of yesterday's classical sun salutations, some variations, but leading up to something I like to call sailboat. So we're going to have to work those back bends a little more and some strength in our hamstrings. So we'll be doing a lot of lunges. So when you're ready, I invite you now to start in child's pose. Now child's pose isn't friendly for everybody, so use what feels most comfortable to you. So coming to tabletop, bringing the big toes together, the knees wide, taking the sit bones back towards the heels, and you can rest here. Now if this is not feeling comfortable, go forwards, take some of the weight off those ankles and stay here. And again, if those toes feel better to be tucked, do that. But what I want you to do is I want you to try and find some comfort in quite a difficult posture. So coming on down, resting the forehead as best as you can, and just closing down the eyes and checking in with your body. Noticing the sensations that may start to come up round about now, so ankles, hips, lower backs. Connecting to your breath, allowing yourself to arrive on your mat, preparing your body for what is to come. Good. Slowly thread your right arm underneath your left, coming onto the cheek. So I thread the needle. Slowly coming up and switching sides. Slowly coming up, looking forwards and slithering down onto your bellies. Come into Sphinx pose. Squeeze your glutes, activate your legs, but have a little sway like you're in the grass. Little move. Lovely. So we're going to do some protraction, retraction through your shoulders. So make sure those shoulders are over your elbows, your arms are in a good parallel position. We're going to protract, so that means doming through the shoulders, squeezing everything, maybe a little lift of the hips. Come back into your classic Sphinx. Again, protract and squeeze, maybe having a little round, and then gently coming on back. A couple more. Calming, a little squeeze, and a little release down. Again. Squeeze. Release. Good. Gently coming back up. 4-point kneeling tabletop. So with my favorite, I want you to work your right leg. Nice big circular movement. Moving it around. Change your direction. Wonderful. And then step that foot through the gates of the arms. Give it a helping hand or maybe even use your bricks. Have a little ease forward, back. Take a little moment to give a little circle here. Lovely. And change your direction. Beautiful. Bring your right hand to join your left. Walk your hands round to the long side of the mat. Start to pivot round on that knee and straighten that front leg. So it's like a gate pose as such. Little forward rock. Let's get into the hamstring. Little ease. Good. And slowly bring yourself up towards your gate pose. Up and over some lateral side bend. Oh, nice and good. Good, and gently come all the way down for your side plank or your variation of raising the arm. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Again, lift up, inhale. Exhale. And again. Good, keep the arm raised. Let's lift that extended leg. You can do little taps, tap and up, tap and up. Tap and up, tap and up. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Pivot all the way around, finding plank pose. Protract through the shoulders, engage. Have a little shift. Good, and then lower your knees. Good, second side. Hip crank with your left leg. Big movements. Really get that nice hip action. Change that direction if you haven't done so. And then step that foot through the gates of the arms. Give it a little helping hand, a little ease forward and back. Remember, bricks feel really good here. Opposite hand joins and we walk around. Pivot through that back knee. Straightening through that leg. Have a little rock. Good. Lift up into gate pose. Have some lateral flexion. Up and over. Side plank. Raising the arm. Let's go for a thread and needle. Inhale. Exhale to thread. Again, lifting it. And threading. And again, lift up. And thread. One more. And thread. Beautiful. Raising the opposite leg. We have a little taps. Tap, tap, tap. Core strong. Having a good little moment finding our strength. One more. Good. Bring everything back round. Finding your plank pose. Protract through those shoulders. Up and back, down dog. Pedal it out. Walk it out. Sway it out. Good. Let's ripple forward to plank on an inhale. Back, up, down dog, exhale. We'll do a few of these. Now, remember this can be done kneeling. We can shift forward and back. It doesn't have to be down dog. You can stay in your tabletop. But the idea of building our strength, finding that core. Good, everybody meet me on our knees. Shift forward, keep those toes tucked if you can. Shift forward, bend in the arms, think chest, chin to the floor, straight back up. And again, shift, back, and up. Two more. Shift, chest, chin, hips high. One more. Shift, down, up. Good, back, down dog, pedal it out. Right leg through the gates of the arms. Ground your back heel. Why? Finding warrior two. Lovely. Holding it here. Strength. We're going to straighten the front leg as the arms lift. Inhale. And back. We'll do two more. Lift. And down. One more. Lift. This time don't bend that front knee. Just bring the arms out. Shift forward. Soften that knee. Triangle pose. Lovely. Holding it here. Now bend into front knee. Keep going. Start to turn in the body. Pivot in the back leg. Step back. Plank pose. Hold it here. Lower the knees. Everybody. Shift forward. Chest, chin. Press ups. Back up. Now if you're thinking, Cal, I can't get all the way down there. That's fine. You just shift and you bend where it feels good for you. Taking it here is perfect. It's trying to take the fear away of this posture. One more. Back and up, down dog. Pedal it out. Move it out. Good. Left leg through the gates of the arms. Ground that back heel. Cartwheel your arms, finding your warrior two. Inhale, straighten the leg, raise the arms. Bring it back down. Again, lifting up and down. Two more. Lift up and down. One more. Hold it up here. Just change the arms. Rib shift, triangle pose. Good, bend. Start to pivot. Start to turn. Back. Good. Shift forward. Lower the knees. Chest, chin. Scoop through and up to your cobra. Lovely. Lower all the way back down. Going to work our legs now. So rest your forehead onto your arms. Just your right leg, lifting it up and down, up and down. 2 more, up and down, up and down. Second side, up and down, up and down, up. Last one to go, up and down. Take the arms behind you, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders, squeeze the glutes, have a little lift of the nose, chest, chin, and down. It's very small, it's not big. Don't think I have to lift. It's still awakening. Just arriving into this back bend. Gently bring it down. Good. Bring those arms underneath you. Press and lift back up to that cobra. Slither it around, but keep strong through that lower body. And then lower it back down. Good. Back and up into your tabletop. Okay. So you're going to reach your left arm forwards and your right leg back. I'm going to move forward so I've got a bit of space. There we go. Crunching it in. Bring it back out. Again, crunch it in. And back out. One more. Crunching it in. Hold it here. Bring the hand to the floor, but extend the leg back behind you. Okay. So from here, shift forward, bend the arms, think chin, chest to the floor, and back up. It doesn't have to be huge. Just a little dip and back up. Again, maybe you can go a little further and up. One more. Beautiful. Bring it back in, shake it out. Now remember, you don't have to make your way all the way to the floor. No, it's just activating the arms and the strength and then bringing it back. Let's go second side. Left leg, right arm, inhale, crunching in. Again, finding the inhale, crunching it in on the exhale. 3 more. Again. Hold it in, extend the leg back, shift forward, chest, chin, back up, again, chest, chin, back up. 1 more. Oh, bring it back in. Lovely. Shake it out. Okay, here we go. Slither onto your bellies. Keep the arms next to you. Right, so bend your right heel towards your bottom. Raise your left leg. See if you can squeeze the toe into the knee. Chest, chin to the floor and have a little press and lift up. Holding it here. Good. Gently bring it down. Try the second side. Bending the leg. Bring it in, squeeze and a little lift. And bring it back down. Now here's your challenge. You can think, that was a challenge enough and I'm not going to do any more. Or bending it in, see if you can have a little lift of the arms behind you like a little rocket man. And gently bring it back in. Second side. Maybe lift the nose, chin, chest off. Maybe keep it on the floor. Bring it back in. Nice, just rest. Woo. It's a lot of back work. Very good. Well done. Flying visit into a variation of sailboat, I think I like to call it. But this can be met with your classical sun salutation variations. You know, when you slither forward instead of going into your cobra, you could always vary it up and come into drills and to sections like this. Back to your tabletop, toes together, push back in towards your child's pose. Lovely. Just stretching out the back. Oh, well done. Flying little vinyasa, sailboat variation, which I like to mix with some of our classical sun salutation moves. Good. Thread that right arm back underneath. Gently release, thread the arm underneath. Lovely. Gently come back. Little move, really settle into that child's pose. Good. Slowly rolling yourself up, swinging your legs out in front of you. Give them a little shake, a little ease. Bend that right leg into your chest, open out the hip. Lovely. Pull that left leg in towards, raising the arm on the inhale. Exhale, we'll fold forwards. Jana Shirsana. I love this. I think it's like a 2-in-1 because you're not only getting a forward fold, but you're getting an external hip rotation. Yeah. Actually almost like a 3-in-1 because you're also getting in towards your hamstring. Lovely. Gently lifting it up. Take that leg up and over. Right hand behind you, left arm lifts. Inhale, and we'll take our twist around. Beautiful. Gently bringing it back and extending the leg. Draw the other leg in, open the hip, pull the leg back. Raising the arm on the inhale, reaching forward, folding over. Slowly coming on up, taking that leg over, hand behind you, inhale, lift up, exhale, twist around. Slowly come back around. Beautiful. Squidging yourself forward, rolling all the way down, hugging your knees in, have a little rock. Extending the legs up, rolling out your ankles, roll out those wrists. Shake it all out. Hugging them in. And let's find our final resting place. That could be bringing the knees together, the arms, wherever you feel most comfortable. Again, close down the eyes. Take a moment to think, oh my goodness, what have I just done? What can I download from today's postures? What can I learn from today's postures? And remember, yoga is different every single day. How your body reacts, the poses that you are given. But I want you to know that yoga can be anything. It could be lying here and breathing. It could be walking and paying attention to the present moment. It can be, of course, doing postures, but postures do not have to be fancy. You could simply just work on lunges. You could work on down dog. But I want you to know that if you practice with awareness and you are aware of what your body, your mind, and even your emotions are doing in that moment, you are practicing yoga. Everybody's yoga is different. And that's the beautiful thing about it. I invite you to stay as you are. I invite you to roll to a side or come on up to a seat with me, drawing everything together. And I thank you for letting me be creative and teaching you just some different things. So spicing it up a little. And remember, if you got frustrated with today's practice, you can come back to it at any time. Go back to day 9 and try and learn some of those classical sun salutation drills. And if you want to learn more classical sun salutations, they are on this YouTube video, just the pure classical versions. But let's draw our hands together, let's bow our heads, and let's thank our bodies. And as always, I thank you for letting me be your guide. Namaste.